And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and Grand Arena Championships is back in town. That's right. We are going to be doing 3 versus 3 now. One thing I did notice was the Google Play store for the emulators, both BlueStacks and Nox, for whatever reason, were crashing this morning. I think it has stabilized. I haven't seen a crash in the last 20 minutes, but it was crashing my game, and that makes me hella nervous to do an emulator for my Grand Arenas. So we're just going to kind of chill for a few minutes, let some people jump in and hang out, and then here in a few we'll jump in and do some. But I'm at 1% disk usage on my computer, so and my CPU usage is like under 40%. So it's not my computer at all that's causing this. I have no idea what's up. Everything, Nox, BlueStacks, all that is up to date. I'm using the most up-to-date versions. So I don't know what's going on, what's causing that. But as people hop in, we're going to check stuff out. If you were wondering where I am at with MAW, I am at 240 of 330 to be expected for me. What's up, brother? Good morning. And for the Galactic Conquest, I did get the with see, this is Google Play is stopping. No freaking way. I'm telling you, it's crashing on me, and I don't know why. We'll go to gameplay, but it keeps giving me that the Google Play. And like I said, I've updated everything, and I have no idea why. It's allowing me to play for a little bit, but then earlier it was crashing. So I don't know how far we're going to get. But I did all of the 7 feet events, cleared sector 1 and 2 perfectly. I left behind in sector 3 the turn meter removal one. I hate doing that one. I never do that one. And then in sector 4, I don't like the feat that they require with 50 Mando kills. It's just annoying. Mandalorians they're hard to kill stuff with. Some people like it, but I just don't. If you can kill 5, that's 10 battles with them killing everyone. It's annoying. So I left that one behind. Felt like that was the hardest of all of the feats to leave behind. And then for this one, it was just a couple of feats in the last battle. And I thought I would get those feats just kind of naturally, which was defense up. I thought that would be pretty easy. And attacking out of turn, I thought that'd be pretty easy. In fact, I thought I'd get those naturally, but I didn't. But it's okay because I didn't need them to get max box. So the nice thing is you can give up some and still get max box. So that's good. Like I said, this is going to be Grand Arena versus a MAW competitor. I love Grand Arena. It lasts 28 days. There's 4 rounds of 3 battles, and it's long. Though one thing is the switch over from 5 versus 5 to 3 versus 3 is always rough because you know exactly by the end of 5 versus 5 what teams you're going to use, which ones you're not, how to take out what you're going to take out, your strategies, all that kind of stuff. And then when you switch over to, let's say, 3 versus 3, it's like, what are we doing again? You got to kind of go back into it. All right, Mr. Yoda Force, thank you. What is going on, brother? Nerd Ninja, if only there was another Mandalorian character that would help with that feat. Wah, 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 wah. I think I have that. That's hilarious. So yeah, exactly. He's going to definitely be Mandalorian tag and will basically help with that. That'll be hilarious. Like I said, I have no idea why, because I've got Nox maxed out and everything's good. My CPU usage, memory usage, disk usage is awesome. But for some reason, I'm getting the emulator Google Play. It keeps crashing. And Google Play, for whatever reason, when it crashes, in the background, sometimes the game continues to play, and sometimes it drags the game down with it. And I don't know why. It wasn't doing that ever before. Started doing that today. So I am, like I said, hella nervous. I might lose this simply because of the crashing from Google Play. I'm going against a MAW competitor, Rambo. So you guys can watch as I win or lose versus MAW. And then later today, my guild will be going against MAW team versus team. Now, he set good defense. He set a really good defense. He started off real strong. He did Lord Vader with 2 tanks. He did a Padme team. He did a fast bounty hunter team. He did a fast... this is an effective speed of effective. You know, if you do the math, BB-8 is about 364. Yeah, an R9 Vader. Yeah, he has an R9 Vader. His BB-8's about 364 speed after the boost, and then of course with the wiggle, his ray will be about 324 ish. So that's pretty good speeds right there. And then a Mando filler team, which of course you got to have some filler teams. But yeah, R9 Vader, he put it on Vader. Not sure. I think that was probably like just excitement. The top team is a really good team. There's no tanks, so I can kind of go for who I want. A bit nervous about it because I really want to take in something underpowered to take it out because there is no tanks. But whatever I take in could easily die because there's a lot of firepower there with Django, and then it's debuff central, so it's not that hard of a contract to acquire if you take in something that's not very good. And then of course Bam, and then Crew, kind of a filler team, and then Night Sisters are kind of a filler team, but in 3 versus 3, with the ability to revive with DACA, with the ability to revive twice from the tank, and with the ability to revive on leadership with a kill, this is like the perfect Night Sister team you could possibly build if you were going to build a Night Sister team for defense, like the ultimate. So it's like the perfect revive team. And then of course he did Rey. So Rey's pretty solid defense as far as that goes. It's not the ideal Rey team. There's better Rey teams, but I think he was saving some of his other, Rey comps for either the back for defense or for offense, and we'll find out when we get through here. So we got to get through this. Like I said, I'm really nervous about it crashing because it's been crashing today, and I've been trying to see if it will stay stable long enough. We're going to find out. So, yeah, we're going to... We're going to play and hope that it doesn't crash on me, because if it crashes, then I suppose I'll have to end the stream and play offline. I don't know why, like I said, why it was crashing earlier, but we're going to try it out. So why does he have more points? Oh, because he's fought already. He can see my front line, so I'll show you my front line. On the top, I broke up my... my first order, and I like my lesser damage dealer to go with Hux, because Hux just gets lots of that retribution, and so it really ramps him up for his damage and the better tank. And then for Crew, I like the better damage dealer just to make it have a little bit more teeth. And then the Rex team, my Barris with 5s. 150,000 health. So with 5s, with 80% armor. So it's a sucky team to go against. If he kept, there's some teams that can very easily beat it, but it requires a specific comp. And then I have a pretty fast. This is gonna suck because I just remodded my Bosk, and he's 317. I couldn't afford to put any more on him. I was shooting for at least 320, but 317 is still crappy if you're going against it. And he's a tenacity build as well. So a tenacity speed build for Bosk. And then I have my Boba Fett, who, damn it, what is going on with Google Play? Like I said, if it crashes, we're going to be in big trouble, especially if it's during a game. The Google Play in the background crashing, I don't care about as long as the game stays up. But earlier it was actually crashing the whole kit and caboodle. And then there is my Robros. I locked my Robros in, I believe, with good speeds, but I have stole some speed from them a little bit. Yeah, 342. So that'll be decent. Then on the bottom, he knows what I have there too, because he's already started to whack away at the bottom, which is why he has some points. And he went after Newt. He did back out on that battle. That's Newt, B1, and Django. And that is a solid defensive team. The alternate a lot of people will use is going to be Newt, Nest, and Django. I prefer the B1 variable or variant comp on this just because it's probably, in my opinion, one of the top 3 best compositions for somebody who doesn't have a GL. Very, very strong defensive team. And then this Padme team, he hasn't gone against yet, or the Darth Maul. Darth Maul just makes this team really wicked fast. And I know I don't have room on it for a tank on here, so it sucks because there's no tank. But you really can't outspeed the team without a GL. And then if you don't outspeed it, I have a Relic 8, really high offense Maul, and then there's the debuff-centric turn meter train with Bastila, and then my Basty's really healthy. She's like 100 and something thousand, health. So it takes a lot to kill her, and that's who they're probably going to try and kill to get rid of the debuffs, and then they'll equalize health and stuff. It's kind of a tough team. And then I put Cat on defense under Padme. Yeah, and then with GK, he can do his call where they all 3 attack, and that'll bring her stuff down. He did trip once on CLS, which is not uncommon. CLS is a very difficult team to beat on offense. I've tripped, I can't tell you how many times, even when I had the right counter. It's just a tough team to beat. It really, really is. It's a difficult team to beat. And then, of course, GK GAS. The GAS team, a staple defensive team. It really requires a Galactic Legend to beat. You can try CLS if you have it, but you have to have all the right pieces. And then you can beat it if you have all your CLS pieces saved for offense. But it's difficult. So he tripped on CLS, and he's tripped once on Newt, leaving me just a little bit of room. Like I said, that little bit of wiggle room. Now, over here, I think we just need to get down and dirty. We're going to try this again. If it crashes on me and I lose a battle because of the crash, I'll probably end the stream early and we'll call it a day because I don't want to have it keep crashing on me. Like I said, I don't know why Google Play is doing that, but we'll just start doing the battles. And I am going to let's see, Separatists. We're just going to do a CWAP. And that's almost overkill for this team. The Jawas really do nothing for this team. We're going to link these 2 up because we know we're going to be hitting the tank anyway because he's going to taunt. We're just going to try and hit Rey as much as we can, although she's going to whittle herself away. Goodbye. Your service was rendered well. Take your turns. Take your turns. And normally I'd want to relink at this time, but there's just zero need to relink. we'll go ahead and relink these two guys. Got some retribution. And we're just going to go all in on Ray. She'll get one more whirlwind off. And we can go ahead and do a relink at the very end. That tops off all full health and protection and retribution. And ultimate kills them both. Probably could have drug that out a little bit more at the end instead of doing the ultimate. Mr. Yoda Force, thank you very much. Thanks for all the gifted subs. I appreciate that very much, Mr. Yoda Force. A lot. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Yoda's going off, brother. Yoda's going off. Let's see how fast his Queel is. Probably fast. 311. And yeah. Yeah, 311 and 267. All right. So I'm thinking this team, there's not as much to be worried about in this team. And the reason for that, yeah, 1K bit badge for Mr. Yoda. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and go increase cooldowns. Spread that. Love. Let's go ahead and do a little jump action. Little turn meter removal. Didn't happen. That's all right. Let's call the assist. He's going to go in. Let's do a little jump. Cleanse. Let's pass this back over to Yoda. Jump. Doubt we'll get the stun. Nope, that's all right. He only has 7 whistling birds. And increase. Almost dead. Almost dead. We got the marked on him. Dead. There we go. Now we can go after Queel. And that's why we bring Jolie, so we can revive if needed. He'll counter. That was kind of a bad move whenever he has retribution. Take away turn meter. Yep, we got it. And the stun. And we'll go in all in on Queel. Call the assist. Get more protection up. Oh, he has retribution. Luckily, I missed him. That's one reason why I like to do this. I hate seeing all those buffs, but it's really important to see what all they have so you don't miss something. Take away his turn meter. Oh, yeah. We'll just do a basic. Almost. Let's do this. Let's do some damage. Increase cooldowns, and everybody's all in. What, 2 points? 1 point. 1 point loss, because 54, I think, is the best. Not bad. Okay. Got to make sure we're saving certain characters for certain teams. Okay, those were the worst two teams on the front line. Although we can't underestimate these top three teams. I'm thinking Imperial Troopers for Night Sisters, but I really should have saved Gas and not put them on my front line, because Gas would have been really nice to just let them die and not come back to life. It's really nice to see that, you know. He's almost like Galactic Legend level, you know, with some of his kit capabilities, with the damage and his taunting until he takes a topple, and, you know, he's almost like a micro Galactic Legend. I love it. I know this is super, super tricky, but I was almost thinking Geos for the top team. I mean, I know the Geos can take out the middle team, but I was thinking the Geos for the top team and then just going all in on Django. And the reason is the other two, I mean, I know you've got a cleanse and a heal and things like that with the middle guy, but Django's really your damage dealer, and if he goes to his contract, he's going to be crazy. But you can immediately with Sun Fact dispel all that stuff. You can get ability block, and you got to kill him twice. And so you just got to go all in on Django. But if you've got everybody on him, Deceptions, what's up, brother? How's it going? So I was thinking, plus with them, you can have three of them. So you could have the leader, Sun Fact, and Spy. So you could have the Dispel and the big Mollywop hit. The only thing is you wouldn't have ability block. So we would have the big hit, the Dispel. So he wouldn't have his Retribution that he gets from Grief Karga, but we wouldn't have the ability block. So he would have his rockets. But here I'm thinking Imperial Troopers. I'm thinking General Veers. It's an expensive team. But we could do Veers, Troop, Dark Trooper, and then we could either do Piet for the stacking for the assurance of win, or we could do range for the retribution and increased protection. That's really the best two, either Piet. And Piet does increased damage as well. I mean, he can at some point hit for, you know, between 50 and 100 count as basic with the stacking offense. What do you guys think? Do we take in Piet for like the kind of guarantee, or do we take in range? You know, range isn't really fast. Piet is, and they've got he's got 280 speeds on those guys. My Dark Trooper and Veers, neither one are very fast. I really think for the speed, I'm going to have to take in Piet. I'm going to have to get it going, because they're going to get that jump on me. Even then, I'm not sure this is the right team without 5. What's up, Heinze? Raiden with 37. What? Cool, man. Yeah. This is a fast Night Sister team. I just don't even know if that's the right team for that. There's only one stun locker, but she calls an assist, so there'll be multi-stuns. Yeah, I can't wait for Friday night either. I'll be on at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 p.m. Pacific on Heinze's channel. So that'll be good times. Looking forward to that. Anybody have any ideas on the Night Sister team outside of Imperial Troopers? let's see. We could go. We could go something like that. Paralysis 91. What is Friday? It's Heinze's live stream, and I'm going to be on Heinze's live stream. Something like this. We could do a Palp Vader Thrawn, and that would be pretty. This is a pretty solid. I'm telling you, man, Google Play is pissing me off. If it crashes during a game, I'm going to be super upset. I'm thinking this would be a better alternative. Doing Palp. I actually have an armorer team, or a team for my armorer and stuff. And I use Jedi Knight Revan, and Padme is on defense. So I think this is the better of the two teams, because I can put one of their two out of commission, their stunner out of commission, and then I can have Vader go a lot. This better not. I don't know if Heinze is in here or not, but I don't know if Heinze's having issues with his emulators or not. So why don't we do this? Let's fracture their tank, putting the tank out of commission. That's okay. We'll reheal. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and put dots on zombie. Let's go ahead and throw. That's the first kill. Let's ability block. Didn't ability block. Let's go ahead and try a second ability block. Now let's stun them. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's give it back to Vader. And let's try for the second ability block. We got the second kill. Now we have 2 kills. Let's go ahead, and I should have put that on their tank, because now she's going to taunt. We'll go ahead and put it on now. Drop dots. We'll get the permanent kill. Not cool. Let's do the taunt. Destruction, death, murder, death, kill, kill. Let's move it back to Vader. Ability block or death. Let's drop some bombs. Let's just do a basic. I hate doing that, but that didn't even give him all the... Oh, I gave him an opportunity to kill one of my folk. Damn, that was a really bad choice. I should have just taken the insta-kill. I let him take a turn. Yeet! I was being selfish with points and ended up losing 2 more points. Lesson learned. Just don't be selfish on points. Oh my gosh, that was really terrible. Okay, I think that was a better move, because that leaves me with Imperial Troopers for this top team, and then Geos for this like middle team. So let's do Geos. Of course, there's my tank. I'm thinking I still want Sunfac for a second tank and for the Dispel. And then, of course, I need Spy for the big Mollywappa. All right, let's do this. I've got my district manager in for the next 3 days. If I said I wasn't nervous, I'd be lying. No reason to be nervous, but I am. We're going to go ahead and Dispel that. We're going to go ahead and come over here. We're going to go ahead and do a big hit, even though it's not going to kill him. We're going to do a big hit and kill him. We're going to come over here because he's turn meter. We're going to go ahead and start basic, Dispel. Come over to turn meter, Beasted. He takes my team down. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of that stuff. We'll cleanse for now. Big hit for the protection off. And now we just got to do some basics. It's going to take a minute to kill him. We got to come back around. We'll put a blind on him. 2 turns. We got to come back around. we can keep all those debuffs on him, that would be really nice. One more turn, come back around. There we go. There's 4 debuffs. There we go. Now we can cleanse. I don't really have the ability to stun him, but we can get down all of his protection off, and then we just debuff him and do a big mollywop hit. I didn't look at his total health pool, so we'll see. That was a attempt with 1 debuff, and it almost killed him, so I think we're going to be okay. 2 turns away. Well, hello there, Mustang Groot. We need to get some debuffs on him, and buffs, actually. A lot of people don't know, but let's blind him. There we go, and that should be enough to do the kill. Yeah, 130,000. And that was a perfect attempt. Good choice. Good choice. Heinze will enjoy you on his show. Well, hopefully. Although I'm not getting naked. That's what he asked me to do. I don't know why. He told me to drink beer and get naked. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He didn't ask me to drink beer. What's up, Darth Vader? What's going on? Heinze's like, what? What did he say? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Except for he'd be saying it in an accent. Wait, what did we want to, what are we going against? Okay, so this is a pretty fast team. I still think that the best bet is probably imps, just due to the damage, because they're going to do some damage, but we're going to be able to out damage their damage. Can you imagine Warrior doing the chair thing? Oh man, I don't even know what that means, but that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound right. All right. Yeah, we're going all in on this mojo. And we already have the turn meter. And honestly, if I do turn meter, it only gives Piat turn meter. So we're just going to punch him in the face. And that's the first death. Now we're going to ability block and second death. Now we're going to move over because we don't want the bombs. So we're going to go basic, call the assist, third death. And we're going to come over here and we're going to go fourth death. All right. That was exactly what I was expecting. But with Night Sisters, they would have taken some turns and I would have lost some points. Okay. Rambo hasn't taken any turns, but let's see what he's got in the back. Maybe he's got some crazy, crazy stuff in the back. Or maybe not. Okay, well, the Newt thing is sucky. That Newt one is a terrible thing. The Mandalorian one is, that's actually the better of the Mando teams. I love when people put Bo on defense because then I just go in with my Mando lead or with my my armorer lead and you can win pretty easily. The Kira, Nest, and OG Mando, who will never reach payout. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Mustang Groot says, Chair does a good job for covering for Cubs when he leaves the room. All right. And then there's a Newt Magna Guard. If you don't know the Newt Magna Guard combo, it's a really good combo. And then Watts. There is no damage in that team, but that is like a stupid, annoying team. And he's going to get tank tech on him. And then as the leader, anytime target lock, you recover health. So Droid Allies, which is Magna Guard, recovers health whenever he attacks out a turn and deals target lock. Well, Magna Guard deals target lock, and every time you attack him, he attacks back. So he attacks back, recovers health, and he has the tank tech, so he recovers protection. It's like Magna Guard is invincible with this combination. Stupid, annoying, really, really annoying. Let's look at his Nest. It's speed and tenacity, kind of an interesting choice. Low health, like no health, not even 1 ounce of health, not one Like I don't even know how that's possible to like pick mods that have 0 additive health, plus 100 speed, tenacity around 112. That's nothing super bad. If I had my Jedi Knight Revan, I would just Jedi Knight Revan this team, but I used him for my guaranteed kill to get back here. And then, you know, I think, you know, Triumvirate works really easily against those two teams with Nest and with and/or Mon Mothma, but I think Mon Mothma is probably an easy, you know, Traya team kill. I think Newt's probably the hardest back here. And then he's got some good stuff up front. So let's deal with this. And there's a lot. And these are really tough teams. So let's do Lord Vader. That's going to be my baddie. And I'm worried about this. Lord Vader's tough, you guys. So we're going in with Luke and Luke. And hey, yo. Where is hey, yo? There you are. All right. Yeah, that Watt team is nasty. It's a defensive team. You'd be surprised how much damage Newt gets to put out during the time when you just can't. You have to have a team that can ignore taunt. And then it's really not a big team, not a bad deal, because you can kill Newt first, and then you can kill Watt, and then you can spend the rest of your life trying to kill the Magna Guard. But yeah, Magna Guard with the Newt and Poggle and Watt. All right, this team. Now the nice thing with this is you get the protection damage dealt. And I don't have a lot of cleanses, so we're going to do ability block. Then we're going to do this to him. And then we're going to stun. And then we're going to pass. Man, we're going to have to kill hard and fast. This is going to be tough. Coin. He marks that guy, so we'll go. And that damage is wicked that the coin does. And this should be, oh man, they moved him. All right, let's do this and call Hermit. I wanted to hit the other guy, but come on, let me target the other guy. Increase. I got to hurry up and kill. All right, the coin should kill him. Here we go. Go into ultimate. I don't want him to like suck the life force out of anybody. Coin, this should kill him. Got to be able to cleanse my folk. Coin, nope. Shoot. Everyone's dazed. This doesn't matter, but there. Heal. Increase. Mollywop. Call Heyo. Call for the hit. He's going to come into ultimate here in a second. Big hit. Coin. Coin. Come on before he does his big hit. Cooldown increase. Big hit. Well, at least he had nobody to suck the life out of. Yeah, call Hermit for health. I do need to do that because of all the stacks. Because Hermit's going to die here in a second. I need to call. Oh, he's dead. Now I have no heal. This is I hate Lord Vader. For this reason, and he does so much damage, and he regains his health. Come on, Luke. Let's call. Come on, kill him. Don't let him survive. There we go. Good Lord, Luke's. That was close. Hello there, Skywalker Vader. Yeah, I should have been calling on for the heals with Hermit Yoda more. I was getting too anxious with killing Lord Vader because Lord Vader scares the shite out of me. Okay, he was the one team up here I was most worried about. Although these top three teams are no joke. The Padme team all relegate. The really fast team up here, Bounty Hunters, almost all relegate. And then a really fast JTR team. So that's pretty fast. The Padme team, it's one of those funny things where just in case we're going to do this, but I don't need it. More defense, more tenacity, but I don't need it. I can do a Malik solo, but I'm going to just in case. Let me make sure I'm on the right team too. Padme, yeah. Okay, Sith. And look, I finally got my Savage in Relics. I'm super excited. Yeah, his mass stun does 3 times damage to GLs. You're right about that, and I did forget about that. I should have been using his mass stun. I totally forgot that does that. Skywalker Vader question, your thoughts on the Battle Pass coming to the game? I'm not familiar with it in Marvel Strike Force, and is it 100% confirmed? Because I did see that there was a video that popped up that mentioned that that might be coming. I think Arnold posted a video or something. I just haven't seen it. But is that really something that is coming, or I don't know. So Savage is a fun tune. I just love his leadership. Yeah, this is an undersized battle. Why isn't there an undersized thing starting out for 3 versus 3? You'd think there would be. There's no incentive for undersized right now other than points. Nice. Well, all right. Let's go over yonder. Make him waste that, by the way, instead of everyone getting retribution. Savage won't get to kill somebody, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. There's my first. Got to get 3 of them. Oh, they got retribution. That's all right. Oh no, do not do that. Do not do that. I'm serious. If this game crashes while I'm playing, I'm going to be so irate. It's not even funny. Like I said, I don't care about Google Play, but all right. Now he's dead. Now let's go after you. Anakin can be pissed if I kill you. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. He can be upset all he wants. With 200% tenacity, it does not bother me, especially with my leadership. This is why I set Cat with Padme for you guys who are watching, because Cat will, by the time that Cat's ultimate comes around, Savage will be dead, or the tanks or whoever they put in 3 versus 3. And it will just be him with his 3 stacks, but it doesn't matter because Cat will one-shot this fool, and you can't do this. You cannot do this with Cat. And you don't need Cat. But look at that. I mean, no debuffs. Takes a minute. It takes a little bit of time. I'm going to auto it. How about we just switch targets? We'll kill him first. There we go. Super annoying. She's got a super high health pool, so it's that bonus protection she's getting, but we should get her here now. She doesn't have enough. I should be able to kill her right here. One more big hit right here. Bam. Oh, almost. One more steal. Come on. There we go. Battle passes. Let's see. This is my timeout now. Battle passes tend to come. This is a 52 because I had health and protection lost from that one guy. Battle passes tend to come to see these types of games eventually, and they are a good value. That will reduce how much Padme heals. Let's see. This is the first time I ever see Warrior with a collared shirt. Yeah, I'm headed off to work after this, sadly. So that's one reason why I kind of have to hurry up and bust this out, because if I can't finish in the next half hour, we got to go. All right. Yeah, this is, I love Padme with GK with health. Yeah, load him up. This is a tenacity speed build like I did. Let's see where he's at. 301 is slow, so I'm not horribly worried about it, but I used my Imperial Troopers, and I don't have Jedi Training Ray. So I'm thinking for these top 2, they should be, I've used 2 Galactic Legends. I should probably use, I should probably use trying to think. I don't know. I could probably Kylo solo this one. I'm not thinking I need anybody else. He's going to be in a stun lock. Increase stacks. Do a big swipe. Stun him again. Increase stacks. For protection regen. Yeah, I lost a little protection. And then this one, I'm going to do Mandos on. Let's see, which one did I pick? Yeah, Mando. Mandos versus Mandos. But we go Bo Candris, Armorer. Ray Rock and Ramjo. All right, so let's go ahead and take her out. Let's put these stacks on him because he's just going to melt these fools. Armor shred. Let's do some offense down. Oh, tenacity up. That's nice. We'll just kill her real quick. Let's do a single stack. Bonus protection should outlast their survivability. Let's armor shred. Goodbye. Let's do 3 hits. We should get perfect on this. Let's go ahead and throw the days again. And death to you, 54. Cool. All right. One last team. And I'm thinking there's a tank, healing immunity, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking just like Ray by herself. But I mean, we could throw in if we want resistance. We could throw Holdo in there just as a healer. Super overkill. So if you don't know, a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times when a brand new season starts, I start a little more conservative and then I work towards the most aggressive at the end of the season. By the end of the season, I'm at like setting 4 GLs. And the beginning of the season, I'm setting 0 or 1. And I get more aggressive as we go through and I'm constantly changing my strategy. But that is why that you see how I have so many Galactic Legends. It is because I am setting my defense light on this first battle. It's to see what people are doing. Should have gone with BB-8, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and do the heal. Healing immunity. Double warrior. Let's just do... I love the constant foresight. Yeah, we'll just do this. That's fine. Could have got a couple extra points, but that's all right. All right, let's see what he set on ships. I'm interested about ships more than anything. We're getting close to 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So big ship. That'll be fun. And then Holdo's ship. Okay. He set 4 reinforcements on this ship. That's actually good for me because it might actually screw up what reinforcements come in. And that might actually help me with that. Unless he put in all Empire tanks or something like that. But that might help me one-shot that potentially. Okay, let's finish up down on the bottom. So I am saying that this team can definitely go Sith Trio. That's easy. Sometimes I'm like, what do I have left? And then I look and I'm like, wow, we got a lot left. Don't even need the Sith Trio. You could probably do it with just 2. This is not a very powerful Mon Mothma team. There's so many more Mon Mothma characters to choose from that would get this going a lot faster. Biggs gets the evasion up, so he's kind of a good one to target with that. And then we're going to actually hit Biggs. Because the others are going to kind of kill themselves slowly. We're getting closer. We'll leave him really close here in a second. No buffs, so we'll just do a basic. There we go, little daze action. There we go. Held by hatred, AoE. And let's heal everybody up. Increase cooldowns. And this will give me a little action. Lost some protection. 3 point loss. That's all right. It's a banner stealer. That's kind of what it's for. We have 4 teams left. Of the 4 teams, the Newt team is definitely the most powerful. So I guess we'll do Jedi Master Kenobi. Oh, that is really overpowered. Kiadi Mundi and Ahsoka. That's going to be so overkill. Yeah, Citreo is pretty much always a 3-banner loss. I think the best I've ever done is a 1-banner loss because my tank was able to taunt because I have a pretty fast tank, and they had to hit my tank because he was able to get the debuff on them. We're going to come over here. We're going to do this on her, and then, yeah, almost killed him. And then let's just do the armor shred to finish it off. And then we're going to come over here. Let's call you, buddy, and kill him the first time and the second time. You can hide all you want. Let's do a big hit. Boom. Counter, but I have bonus protection, so that doesn't hurt. Ability block, so you can do basics and regenerate some of that protection. All right, let's do basic times 2 for the kill. Man, Cam is so awesome. Man, I literally have only had him for like 6 or 8 weeks, if that. 6 weeks maybe, 8 weeks, I don't know. It's been really fun having him. And of these 3 teams, the bottom 2 teams are the hardest, either Nest or the Newt team. They're not, neither one are difficult, but I'm going to say, I guess, I don't know, Newt. No. Let's say Nest. We'll do Lord Vader with a couple tanks. Storm, man, I tell you what, Storm went from being like worthless to awesome overnight. Just doop. Yeah, this is definitely overkill for me. There's the days. That's all right. Defense up. We'll taunt, make him very confused, and death to her. Leadership's gone. We'll go after damage dealer, who's almost dead. There you go. Got to kill him one more time, which will happen right here. Oh, he survived that. Oh, there he goes. And stun. Nope, didn't stun. That tenacity worked out for you, buddy. 12 dots. It's pretty awesome. Bop. This will take a minute, but not too long. Defense. I love the regeneration of health. So it makes a really good team for offense. Because you get max banners because Royal Guard's constantly regenerating all the points on your team. And then the next team, most powerful, it's going to be this team, I suppose. And we'll see, we got Bad Batch, I think, and CLS. Yeah, let's do Scoundrels. Scoundrels. My relic level of Stormtrooper was 5. Yeah, Puggle. That's what I meant. I don't know why I keep saying Newt. Puggle. Scoundrels. Yeah, I got a lot of Scoundrels left. Good Lord. A lot of of scoundrels left. Okay. Kira lead's really fun. A lot of people set her on defense if she's a lower level, but she's good on offense. Come over here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he got his tank tech off. Let's throw this. Some evasion. Let's go ahead and try. We're going to try to kill him on the far side, but didn't work quite as well as I was hoping. He's going to die. There we go. Not going to get max banners with that. He got his hit off. You got to overcome that regenerative protection with just raw damage. That works. All right. Well, we've one-shot everything, obviously, with what I've kept. What's left? This is going to be... Let's do bounty hunters. Yeah. Let's do bounty hunters. Some of my bad batches on defense, I think. I don't know. I saw some of them. Bad batch would be fun, but bounty hunters are fun. If I don't lose them. Let's dispel an attack. Let's attack again and call grief. Let's do middle. Let's do third. Bop. That's all right. Let's do that one. Let's do retribution, basic, and we have payout. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, and she's dead. Now we just need to execute him. Come on, get my turnaround. All right. Goodbye. You're going to put those pieces on her. Had that feeling. Go ahead and do retribution. We're getting closer. That bonus protection is difficult to get through. The daze is... maybe we should kill Armorer because Armorer looks pretty easy. No, let's do it. Let's kill you. Boop. All right, now we can take care of you. Aura did her part. This is a fun team, even if you lose some banners. I think it's this one for the heal. Yeah. Third for the heal. And we lost some banners. 4 banners, poop, but that's all right. Ships. And we're right on time. It's 9:57 Mountain Standard Time. So before I get to ships... A general rule of thumb when you're doing 15 battles, a general rule of thumb is you want to be at 3,000 or above. I'm at 2995, so I really like to be at 3K. So there was some efficiency loss there, just playing fast, kind of having some fun, where I lost some efficiency. I think part of that was just kind of having fun, picking teams like the last one and whatnot. But part of that was I knew that he tripped on CLS, and he tripped on my newt. So I knew that I had 40-ish points, so I could go down to 2960 and still be okay. But ships are always ships. So this is really where it makes or breaks it, you guys. Right here, it's all or nothing. If I clear ships, then I'm good. If I don't clear ships, he could win. And if he's watching, if Rambo's watching, he's probably on his edge right here going, okay, this is it. If he can't clear this, then I could win, and he could go clear the rest of the, the thing and be good. So we're going to go ahead and do General Grievous. And Separatists. All right. It all comes down to this. Do not crash. Do not crash. I hate this battle. This is one of like, there's like 3 battles I hate, but this is like one of my least favorite battles in the game. Just RNG fest galore. RNG fest. 52 of you watching my demise. Definitely, because protection up is there. We're just going to go and take as much damage off of him as possible. Damn it. Please target someone else. No. That is absolute, unequivocal, worst case scenario. So I have to do this. And I mean, I don't have a choice. We're going to have to play as hard as possible. We're going to have to drop bombs. I can't believe they went after him. Damn it, they targeted him again. No freaking way. This is like worst case scenario. Absolute worst case scenario going after my... They always go after somebody else, you know what I mean? And they didn't. So that is like absolute worst case scenario. And then that second worst case scenario is they don't do XB. They do the Mando who you have to kill twice, and we don't have enough juice in the tank. We only have 1 assist. So we're not going to even kill him. Tassanex, what's going on? Yeah, this is absolute terrible, 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 terrible. That's only the single kill. I haven't even killed him twice. Now he's in stealth and it's off. No death. And we're 2 turns away. And the taunt did not come off. Yeah, this is absolute worst case scenario. That's over. Wow. Well, Tass, they marked my tank and killed my tank instantaneously, which is 50-50. If they don't mark your tank, you can win and you can one-shot it. And if they mark your tank, you're effed. And that's exactly what happened. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, the 33% rule. Yeah, so this could be a loss. I single shot everything on his board and I could still lose this battle. So kind of sucks, man. It's why you set it on defense. This is gonna get dirty. Yeah, this is probably wasteful, but as far as that many. Cabo Lynn says, Executor, hands down, is the worst thing ever implemented so far as balance goes. Yeah, agreed. Totally agree. So the name of the game with cleanup is, 1, you should always have killed 1 ship. I don't have 1 ship killed. And then second is you should always control Bosk. So we're going to 4th ability block. And then we're going to come over here. And you can't stun because they have tenacity up. So we're just going to big hit And we got to kill twice, which is ridiculous. So we're just doing big hits, which are not big hits. And then we're going to come back over to Houndstooth, and we're going to mark, or whatever the hell it's called, hunted, so he doesn't get bonus turn meter. And they're going right after my necessary ship. Normally, they go after your first order TIE fighter. That's why you bring him in. He's a high priority target. Again, we're going to ability block Houndstooth. They're bringing in the 4th already. We're now going to, and he's got, this sucks. There's a stun at least, and dead. That sucks. Retribution's going to kill and complete the targets. We're going to have to go after stun. Basic, because of the target lock, is just ridiculous. Big hit. We have to try and kill something. We can't go into this next battle and have not killed something. We have to kill this. And he doesn't have taunt. I have to do the AoE in hopes to kill Boba Fett. That was a dumb move, but I had to. I mean, you have to kill something with every single team that you bring in. And stealthed. Everything is stealthed. Stun. And almost dead. Another tank in hopes of protection. Basic. Man, one hit. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, CG, yay for ruining ships. Okay. I mean, the only thing I can think of is possibly General Kenobi at this point, but he's, you know, Galactic Republic is going to get mollywopped into oblivion, but I mean, this is my only hope of clearing. It's my most powerful fleet. And there's one less ship in there. This really sucks. I still have 2 other fleets for that other. Well, I actually only have 1 other fleet. So if this doesn't work, I'm pretty screwed. The only hope is that he can't clear mine and has the same crap RNG. Starts with stealth, of course. Already kills one of my ships. Taunting, I can only do a basic. I have to do this to save my ship. I'm going to go ahead and try to dispel. And then I'm going to do AoE to try to take some of the ship's damage down. They're targeting him specifically because he's high priority. And he doesn't have a savior on anymore. I can try to do the AoE, but he's dead. Yeah, the priority targeting that they've done. We're going to do something else. We're going to actually try and get this and then target locks out and then do this to try to kill XB. Oh, fudge knuckle. It did not kill XB. I was hoping for an XB death. Of course. We're going to go ahead and come out and cleanse. Speed up. Now, if we could... I got a kill to kill. So, and I got to kill twice on that one. So, he's out of stealth. Let's do a basic for kill. Oh, he didn't die. Basic for kill. And then... we can kill one more. Oh, they're... Payout's active. Come on, if I can get to my bombs, I can maybe kill one more. I know, right, Nerd Ninja? Huge hit, did nothing, and they're about to get payout. Oh, and the protection regen and stealth. So freaking stupid. Big hit, which is nothing. Didn't even tickle the bonus protection. Mass assist. I can't even get off of him. He's about to die, so we'll just do the biggest hit possible, which does nothing but tickle him. He regenerates his protection, and it's over. Can't get the bombs off. Cleanse, which will do nothing because she'll be dead here in just a second. Stuck behind protection. Seriously. There's someone sitting at Capital Games that thought that new balance on this game would be fun. Hey, let's do it this way. I'm pretty sure they're going to enjoy it. Oh, well, everyone hates it. Oh, okay, well, let's leave it the same. It's super fun. Of course, they get to go first, and they're going to go after my ship and kill him before I even get to take a turn. Please let him take a turn. Or not. It's over. I didn't even get to take a turn with my freaking ship. So stupid. Yeah, it's over, Anakin. They have the high ground. Let's stealth. Everything. And this never works. Oh, it worked that time. I'm kind of amazed that it actually worked. And he got his protection right back. That's freaking hilarious. This is all my ships that are left. Oh my gosh. Wow. Sad day. This is literally all the ships I have left. All of them are right here. You're looking at them. Wow. All right. Well, it comes down to, I guess, whether he can clear my ship or not. It comes down to whether he has luck or not. So, yay, luck, not skill. Yay, CG. Thanks for that. Joy to the world. There's no skill needed. Just have a little luck. Hey, look, the computer thinks the same way I do. Oh, whatever. And they got better ships coming in, of course. So much damage availability with that ship. I just don't have the backup. He's going to taunt again. I'll be stuck behind a taunt. Oh, well. Guess it all comes down to his luck on my ship. We'll find out whether he had luck or not. Tomorrow. Look, Holdo killing Holdo. How fun. All right. There you go. I will end at $29.95. $29.95. Yep. They have it marked priority marked in a way that you can't take in rebels for cleanup. First order, they totally marked the exact right ships that you needed to mark to mess up cleanup. Super fun. It's funny because the last 4 times I went in there, I one-shot it. Literally got, in the last 2 territory wars, 19 points. And in Grand Arena, I get to be skunked. And now it's going to come down to whether he can one-shot mine or not. If he doesn't, I win. If he does, I lose. All based on RNG. Yay. That's super fun. So glad that the game's RNG-based. Well, thank you guys for coming on. We're going to do a quick story time to try to cheer the mood because, oh my God, the game sucks. I cut most of my hair off. Not a fan of hair, actually. But, yeah, cut it all down. So, yeah, this is actually kind of a funny story. I was thinking about all the stories from when I was in the Navy in San Diego, and this is a story from San Diego. Kind of like the sunburn one, but it's different. It's actually, I think, funnier. So a lot of you know I went into San Diego for BUDS, basic underwater demolition seals. And so as being in the SEALs program, you do a lot of swimming. I mean, we did, 2-mile bay swims, 2-mile ocean swims, 4-mile ocean swims. I mean, we did lots of ocean swimming. And some people may know, some people don't, but there are riptides in the ocean that there are currents that come under, you can't really see them, and then they kind of go and they go back. And those riptides, if you don't know how to use them, can actually grab you and take you, and you don't even know you're in them. And all of a sudden, you're like 300, 400 yards out in the ocean. And then you can't get back in. It's just like it literally rips you out into the ocean, and you can die. And so there's lifeguards, right? And so the lifeguard's job is to be out there on the beach and to watch everybody swim and to pay attention to these riptides. They can kind of see the big picture, where the riptides are, where people are being pulled out, and make sure that people are not playing in the riptides accidentally. And if somebody gets in one of those riptides and gets pulled out a few hundred yards, that they swim parallel to it and then go into it, grab them, pull them out. And the proper way to get out of a riptide is not to try and swim back to the shore. You'll never make it. You'll die because you just can't swim faster than a riptide. It's just a swim laterally. You just go left or right. It's not a big deal. In fact, you can actually swim with the riptide away from the shore. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but you use the riptide power, and then you swim to the right or to the left, but away from the shore, away to the left or away to the right. And it actually energizes your swim. So you can actually take it to the left or to the right, and then you swim out of it. It's kind of like a river, if you will, almost in the ocean. We know all of this stuff because in BUDS, they train us on all of this, and I was introduced to all of these ideas and whatnot. Well, when you're in BUDS, there's a beginning part called PRTT. It's the physical readiness training stuff, and it's when your class is forming. It's before you actually go into phase 1 of SEALs, and it's where they're trying to get all your class together. People are coming from all over the U.S., and then they build your class, and then you go in together, right, as a green helmet. And before you get formed and go, you are doing PRTT. And during that time, it's really just a lot of PT, a lot of running, a lot of swimming. And then they kind of let you have your evenings and weekends off. It's kind of nice because you're not really in yet. You're just waiting to be formed. And so you have your nights and weekends off. And this is where you can go and, go to the beaches or go hang out. Ray Rock says, usually people grow their hair longer for the winter, not cut it short. That's hilarious. Yeah, I hacked mine off. I don't like long hair, by the way. I just, from the military, right? I like it short. The less I have to deal with it, the better. So anyway, back to the story, Ray Rock. I know all about the riptides and everything like that. I'm very learned, when it comes to all of that. And so I'm in the ocean with a bunch of buddies. We're all playing. We're doing, volleyball and swimming and all this kind of stuff. And by this time, I've learned my lesson that this was way beyond. This was like well over a year past my sunburn situation. And I'm in the ocean playing, having a good time. And I know all about the riptides. In fact, I actually saw a section of the ocean where there was a riptide. And so I was deciding, I'm going to practice this. I'm going to actually let the riptide take me out. I'm going to go to the left, to the right. I'm going to practice coming back. I'm actually going to let the riptide take me out. And then I'm going to go left and right, or I'm going to go with it left, with it right, and practice these techniques. We're off. Why not? So, while everyone's hanging out and playing and stuff, I get into the riptide. I let it take me out and stuff. Well, lifeguards on Mission Beach, they don't know me from Adam. Actually, this day it was Pacific Beach. So the lifeguards on Pacific Beach didn't know me from Adam. Like they don't know what's going on. They just see some dude in a riptide getting ripped out, and so he freaks out. And I'm in the riptide. I'm about 200 yards out, and I'm actually having some fun. I swam out of it. I swam forward. I got back into it. I let it rip me out. I swam out of it. I swam forward. I got into it. I let it rip me out. And I was doing this cyclic thing. Well, I got into it and it ripped me out. And it was a little further than like the previous times, but I was fine. And I was just kind of sitting there, letting it take me and kind of enjoying it, looking around. And all of a sudden, it was like a movie, like, I'm coming. Wait for me, like from freaking, one of those shows or whatever. And he's got this buoy under his arm, this big, like life inflatable thing. And he's like running for me. Totally like a David Hasselhoff moment, hold my beer, and he's like running towards me. And I'm like, who's drowning? Oh my God, someone's drowning? Someone's drowning out here. I should help them. I'm an excellent swimmer. I mean, literally, I was on the swim team in high school, and I'm, in BUDS, and I'm out here. Like, this guy doesn't have to save him. I can save him. Like, who? I don't see who he's talking about. And he jumps in, and he's like, breaststroking, and I'm like, brah, where are you swimming to? Like, and as he kept swimming, I noticed he was getting closer and closer to me. Now, mind you, I was in the riptide intentionally, but I also was always intentionally getting out of it. But him coming towards me like that, I was like, I didn't get out of the riptide because I was just thinking, I'm like, what is he doing? And I got totally distracted by him. So by this time, normally I go out 200 yards, get out, and then go out 200 yards. Well, by this time I was out about 350 yards. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, whatever. And I would have been fine. We go out 500-600 yards before we start swimming parallel. So it wasn't a big deal. But by this time I had gone definitely further than normal. And he's like literally swimming towards me. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know, I'm just sitting here like I'm fine. And he literally swam to me, got to me, gave me the buoy thingy. And he's like, hold on. And I'm like, I'm fine, dude. You know, like, and he's like, grab onto it now or I'm kicking you off the beach. And I'm like, are you kidding me? By this time, he's made such a big deal about it that everyone on the shore is like, who's drowning? All my buddies are playing, you know, volleyball or hanging out with girls. And they're like, who's drowning? And they looking and they're all looking at me and they're like, well, what's happened to Warrior over there? You know, what's going on with Warrior? Is he drowning? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm not grabbing this thing, dude. Like, I know how to swim. I'm literally in buds. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking the riptides. We're doing a practice circle. XO. Oh, Billy. So anyway, I'm practicing. Like, we know what we're doing. Like, we let it pull us a few hundred out. We go out. He goes, you can't do that. He's like, you are in risk of drowning. And this is my job. You have to. It's not a choice. This is my beach. Grab this now or you're going to be charged. And I'm like, are you serious right now? And he's like, I'm 100% serious. Grab this buoy right now. So I'm like, I grab it and I can see my buddies from my class start laughing because I'm like holding on to this damn buoy and he starts swimming laterally, of course, you know, outside, gets me out of the riptide, and then he starts swimming back. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like, what are we doing right now? And he swims me back and we get, you know, back to shore or whatever. And he's like, I saved you. You're good now. Don't do that again, you know, in front of everyone. And I'm just like, this is so embarrassing, you know? And everybody's like, intentionally, all my buddies came over. There was like 20, 30 of them. And they're like, yay, you saved him, you know, intentionally like just making fun of me and stuff. And it was so embarrassing. I was like, what the hell? So anyway, I thought that was funny, but you know, there's always a lesson to be learned here. And that is, two things. One, you probably shouldn't play in riptides, especially around, people who don't know that you're playing around riptides, because riptides are serious and you could die. I just happened to have a level of skill that he wasn't aware of. And so you got to be careful because they don't know. And two, if I was going to do that, I probably should have done that on a private beach where nobody was watching, and or not done it at all, I suppose. I don't know. I could have done it under the supervision of my instructors instead. We did do that. We practiced it under the supervision of instructors, but it's just interesting. I don't know. I found it funny. But the biggest lesson here is that communication is key. You know, if you were going to do that, I probably should have said something and then he could have communicated back. We don't do that here. That's dangerous. You're going to perceptually show people that's okay. And that's not okay on a public beach. And I would have known not to do that in front of people. And I would have saved myself the hassle from being embarrassed by having to be saved by a freaking dude on a beach that I didn't have to be saved. It was so friggin' embarrassing, dude, that I had to literally have him make me grab a stupid buoy and have him drag me back to the shoreline in front of everyone. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can swim, dude. Stop. You know what I mean? Like, this is so stupid. Anyway, that's so stupid. Sound alerts. Yeah. Played I'm in danger. Yeah, XO. I'm in danger. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, I am off to work. It is 10:30 Mountain Standard Time, and I got to be to work in a half hour. I got some drive time going, so I'm going to get out of here. But I appreciate you all joining. Sorry I couldn't get the full clear. Ships were the end of me. This is why sometimes I just keep my bounty hunter ship for offense, because this can happen a third of the time where they just target your tank and it is all over at the end of that. So it is what it is. I appreciate y'all coming on, having a good time. And Rambo, if you're out there watching, good luck, my friend. As always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.